yogic saint. He is recognized for his contribution in spreading the philosophy of Vedanta and yoga to the Western world. He has made yoga to the Western world. He has made India proud when he gave his speech in Parliament of Religion, which is situated in Chicago, USA in the year 1893. He has a firm belief that development of any nation is dependent upon the development of its people, and role of its education should be strictly follow the part of human development. The advocated various aims of education which goes from individual to social to universal levels. The curriculum he advocated is also a reflection of his philosophy, which has a direct link with the self-development, capacity building and universal development. His main ideas were that education should build character, promote spiritual growth and believe in practical learning and hands-on experience. He believes that education should help people grow physically, mentally and spiritually. According to Swamiji, man is a compound of animality, humanity and divinity. The aim of education should be to help him grow from animal to the divine state. Jawaharlal Nehru has given some quote on the Vivekananda that is, rooted in the past and full of pride in India's prestige, Vivekananda was yet modern in his approach of life's problems and was a kind of bridge between the past of India and her present. His wisdom was the service of mankind through social service, mass education, religious revival and social awakening through education. Now I want to tell some philosophy of Vivekananda. Vivekananda believed that the future of any nation depends upon its human resources and the main of education should be to develop his human resource. He says each soul is potentially divine. The goal is to manifest this divinity within by controlling nature, external and internal. Though this idea by work or worship or mental discipline or philosophy or many more. Some of his educational philosophies. His education has very great significance today because modern education has lost much of its connection with the values of human life. He tried to make people of India understood that political and social strength should have their foundations on cultural strength. He has a true vision of philosophy of education in India and its cultural context. He is no more, but he will be remembered forever on this earth. His missions and his prosperity will continue inspiring the coming generations. Major implications of Vivekananda educational ideas. Vivekananda education ideas have been influenced by the three factors: love for his master, love for the nation, and personal convictions. Vivekananda felt that modern education all over the world has so far concentrated on the learning to do, accept, and not on the learning to be faculties of education. He says that education must focus on the requirement of the human mind. His philosophy of education is based on universal principles of morality and ethics. Thus, he creates a metaphysical synthesis reconciling the claims of spirit and matter that makes it one of the chief bases of his philosophy of education. So I would like to conclude my speech by saying that Swami Vivekananda is the first Indian thinker of the modern age who introduced us with the spiritual greatness of our country and physical greatness of the Western countries and development. Contemplation and devotion to duty were unified in his personality. He had gone deep into the social and political decline of India and attempted to prescribe a workable formula to eradicate all social inequalities. The awakening and liberation of modern India, as viewed by him, was a state for the realization of universal love and brotherhood. Thank you.